And today we've got Goku serving an absolute banger of a float. He's obviously used to passing a 7'6" setter. That goes without saying. Very crisp whistle there. Another float serve again. Passing for a 6'7" setter. You can just tell by the way he approached the ball. Roger looking for the 3D off the rip. Paulo taking the first point. Service. Goku with an absolute 2-pass right there. Roger back at it with the frickin' goddamn 3D. That's no match for the absolute monster block of Paulo's team. Shit, right, I've got to focus up now. That's a beautiful serve from Paulo. That's a 5-foot setter right there. Beautiful. Not much you can do right there. I wonder how low this is. Meow. Yeah, that's a really nice whistle. Calm and composed from Paulo. Looking for an outside here. Philip puts up a nice block. Looking for a pipe. Interesting use there. It seems that he's 300 feet above the net and can just put it wherever. Looking at a D right here. It's about as textbook as I can get there, Philip. Now if we watch that back, you can actually see Philip close his eyes on the block. Typically not common practice in volleyball nowadays, but people still do it. Very nice pass, right in the middle. Use of the high fingers, nice high outside. And tips. Very textbook set of volleyball here so far. And with the most inconcise referee of all time. So he just has hands of absolute gold. Nice goal, but that is no match for the absolute pipe. Paulo, okay, not gonna lie, we're gonna have a talk about that one after the game. I don't even think Paulo himself could have hit that pipe. I do like this whistle. Dagger straight into the net. Back in Carolina, we call that the Stinging Reaper. Don't know why, you just do. Looking for Paulo here with the D, and he finds it. He does make it look easy. He does. It's in a sort of nonchalant way as well. You know, he doesn't seem to have a care in the world, except for trimming those sideburns from God himself. If I'd known any better, I'd say that he has 2 or 3 paddocks full of sheep, cattle, and all of the above with those sideburns. Feeding Roger today, and look at that libero. Wow, it's great to see the use of a left hand in today's game. I can't tell if Philip just stepped over the ball or not. Well, maybe I'm just hating on him, but I thought that shit was out. Front court from the guards right here. Very nice serve, looking for an outside. Interesting, and he's gone to shoot the 3, cannot convert. Who knows what the score is, but it is increasing. For that, I know. Level 2 statistics. Parabola. The serve is sort of a parabola. And he finds the angle. We have a ball incoming at the back there, but it's not coming on the pitch, so I'm not going to call it. Interesting joust, and it's over. Now here we go, team. We've all seen Nikolov serve. Here is the next best thing. Philip from Sparta. Top serve. That is about as textbook as it gets, people. Yeah, it was close. Again, he just rides that line very fine. There's a fine line walking through a mine. Claymore mine. Ooh. Glad I have other referees because I would be making an absolute ruckus of this game right now. Tomfoolery and shenanigans. Roger, reckon the black and white cannot convert. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. How does the topspin serve itself? That doesn't even. Let's see if this feels like New Zealand. That. Good. It's not what you're looking for, but it happens, you know. Even LeBron James, he's almost 40. I don't know where I was going with that point, but so very nice toppy, good use, good height, very good speed off that. He does find a way to just snap the wrist. Paulo with an absolutely insane block of the net there. Wow, wow. Very textbook point right there. Moving on with another topspin serve. Well, I am absolute shit at realising what serve they are serving today. I reckon that's going to be a set. And wow, he's done very well there. I was going to step in the way and take a body there. I think Paulo can set that a little bit higher. Ah, chicken wing, chicken and bologna. That was very loud in my ear. Good set, good few points. Philip is absolutely running the backcourt right now. Fuck's sake, I need to switch on, bro. This is fucking appalling. Gokul's gonna rip my throat out in a second. Wow. That is what we're looking for. Unfortunately, I think Gokul probably thinks that I am praying in his downfall, you could say. But hey, it's all part of the game. Really riding that line right there. Absolutely textbook float serve right there. That is an insane one-hand set. You only see that from Long Beach's new setter. That is just unheard of. One hand put together. You have a normal contact. And wow, sorry I had to cut that off there, folks. But Philip likes to throw his teammates under the bus, under the net, you could say. Unfortunate. You hate to see comradeship crumble like that. Here we go. Oh, a very Jamie pass from there. Maybe that's the thing. It's this players sometimes simply cannot do the basics. Common disease with among young players and old, it may seem. Clarence Claymore. What are you talking about? If you know, you know the big list, so you know. That's a great set. Nice. I just pointed one way. I actually have no idea whose point that is, so we'll just see who walks off with the ball, and it is their side. Pretty simple ripping there. Squeeze the whistle and see what happens. Good hands. Oh. Looks like it's in there from the other referees. I can't actually see, but you know, got confirmation, so that'll do. Clarence Claymore. No commitment there from Goku. I've seen a lot of players far older than that throw themselves at that wall like a bus on a Tuesday morning. Oh shit. Look at this. Roger can just solo that every day of the week. Got some nice hands there. I'm going to work with the 1-2, buckle my shoe. No third pass. Just simple volleyball. You're going to love it, bro. You're going to love it. You couldn't hear that. Very close foot there on the line. Heroic save, and Roger is there to convert. It's very rare do you see such commitment nowadays. That is a bomb. I don't know what he's looking at me for because I don't know what the fuck that was. Clarence Claymore. Just yonder. Breaking the serve, as you could say. Here we have dark blue shirt at the line. Double knee pads. No homo. Good hands. Great Philip. Straight through the legs. You hate to see it, but it has to happen sometimes. You know, someone's got to do it. And tonight that person is Philip. Clarence Claymore. Nice high parabola. Interesting use of roll there. You can see there's less air resistance on the bottom, causing the ball to move in a parabolic motion. I'm Clarence Claymore. Okay, I'm actually going to stop with that now. It's probably getting old if you don't know the Big League Show. Roger at the line. That. We're going to have a moment of silence for that there. A moment of silence. Or a fucking from Blaze, the Big League Show himself. Coach was straight over the top there. Really using his length. Great pass from Roger. It's really... Oh! He got under it, but he couldn't get it up. The story of Philip's life. Now moving on to different colour blue shirt serving. Philip has no fucking clue what's going on in the backcourt. Let's see it unfold. Very clear. Very clear. Float serve, I would presume. The 1 foot higgity jiggity. Good block, Paolo. Philip, letting the pressure get to him here. Pressure is not making diamonds today, unfortunately. That's a high pass for a 7'6" setter, and that is exactly what you're looking for today. Unfortunately for the other team, that is an absolute Auschwitz of a hit, if you know. But in volleyball, that's really what we look for. See, Goku's keeping his body line off the pass. It's an elite move, that. Good angle from Philip, but just looking at the parabola there, that's tough. It is tough. You'd think you would run out of things to talk about. However, the dictionary is limitless. Wow. You see his arm turn to warm noodles in the hit there. That's what I would call that hit. The one hand Wampanoos. Wow. Very easy, very calm, composed. Just doing what he needs to do to get it done. I'd guess the score now is 22-17. Final answer, locking it in. Nice flat serve. Probably one of the only things you want in your life that's flat. If you get my drift, give me a hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. I guess I was very far off with that because it said 22, it'll probably be 23 right now, so it's 24. 1 point off, that's not bad. His shirt is Alberta, but his serve is no better. What a rhyme. Call me the cat in the hat, as I have a rug, not a mat. I guess the score is 24-22. Wow, neither side can convert here. We need an absolute god. To convert this, never mind. Never mind. I cannot calculate math. Ending that set there at approximately 25 to Paolo's team and 22. No, I have no idea. Oh, I was pretty close actually. I was guessing the score, I had no fucking clue, bro. Wow, Philly. Wow. Dang. Boycotting that set. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Philip with the set. Looks pretty stock standard there from Philip's side. Moving into the second set. The teams have swapped sides because that is what you do. Starting off with the toppy serve here to initiate good energy for the set. 6 people on each side. Looks good to me. Other than that, no fucking clue. Let's get into it. Very interesting contact there off the top serve. Nobody's there to convert. Unlucky. According to the rule book. Oh, that was probably one of the more cringe things in my life. Like if we could all just agree to move past that. Very cool there from Philip. The ball was travelling out, so he called out. And the ball was out. Very high IQ play right there. Wow, harming your own teammates is the only way to get over it. Tough strategy, but it might work. Nice float serve to start off the set. Philip absolutely jumping in there with a UFO of a set. Slide cancel from Roger. You don't see that much nowadays. Oh, got the other referees on the bench there taking the absolute piss out of shit. I'm going to pretend I know what they're talking about, but I don't. So we are going to watch Roger make a call out of Philip. Even better. Possible top serve here. Who really knows? Well, absolute shit at predictions. Do not buy a lotto ticket today is what I would say. Interesting. I believe we have a touch there. as the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are dissimilar in trajectory. Wow. Good pick up there. Straight to the door. Does he want to end it for the night, or is it just getting started? Who knows? I do know one thing though, this top serve is going to be fucking insane. Very tough angle there. Getting on his knees for the second referee. That one hand pipe, you don't see that much now in today's world. Another great pipe. Seems like this team just relies on such wow. Crepe or pancake, you decide, but that was masterclass. Wow, this is an exemplary point. I'm going to be quiet now. I'll speak to his home. Half the time I have genuinely no idea who scored the point or anything, so I just toot the whistle and make sure that everyone thinks I know what I'm doing. Some people say, fake it till you make it. I say, bake it till it's cooked. Or fake it till you're cooked. Interesting one-hand C-slide of an absolute serve. Wow, straight down their own side. You hate to see it. Both approaching 6'7". That block was inches above the net. A very beachy serve there from Roger. Oh, a great angle. Not only did he get a good contact there, but he also set the other team up for absolute embarrassment factor level 3. It is a high IQ play. It does take practice to master. Philip, I cannot get you the ball. Here we go, yellow shoes on the line. Well, you just don't see that kind of angle on the serve these days. Nice one, my little eye. Let's do some telly charts here, verbal telly charts. I have shoes. Yellow, 4. Serve, very good. Pick up, even better. Philip, pass. Outside, what the fuck? Okay. Let's just take a moment, okay? Could I get a replay on the takeoff position there? Just running it back. We're looking at an approximate outside takeoff with a semi-A contact. Therefore, from the VAR, we call that a legal hit. Very good, that too. Very parabolic. That's it. From this point of view, if you could only see. Great use of secret tactics there. Jumping in front of Paolo. Putting the other team off. He's trying his best. Sometimes that is the best you can do. Well, very consistent with the overpassing of the parabolic net. Seeing a nice short ball and the pipe. He is having an absolute kahuna of a game. I don't know why I thought that was going to go in the hoop. Interesting. Really does flow through the air to see it from the right. Wow. That. It's a very nice setup. Wow. It's exactly what you're looking for. Very nice. Even though that was completely accidental and probably going out. Very good use. Waiting for the topspin serve. He made me think that I hadn't blown the whistle. Huh. Thank you, Goku. 7 from the, let's say, southern, west quarter of the court. Phillips swing and a miss, driving a 300, but only putting 20. That was an acceptable pass, set, and finish. Point. Looking for the rim is visualizing. The use of visualization in today's game has revolutionized what we know as volleyball. Here, I see that there was doubt in Gokul's mind before that hit. LeBron James. He got. Oh, wow. Absolutely ejaculating all over his hit right there. Again, just part of the game. Interesting angle there. I can't tell if that was a purposeful cut or if Paulo is just sitting him to the ground on purpose. That is what you would call a return to sender in Minecraft. For all those who don't know, that would be shooting a ghast explosive back at the ghast, getting yourself the achievement return to sender. Gokul for the middle, looking for an outside here. Now I can tell what he was trying to do there, but again, the execution is his only downfall. Interesting. Look at the flick of the wrist on that middle there. Looking outside. And the ball hits the ground outside of the court. Volleyball can be simple or not so simple. So, now I'm not hearing much talking from either team. Ins, outs, I got that, you got this. That's what we lack a lot in today's world, especially in volleyball. We try and teach them from a young age, but some simply cannot learn. Wow. See, an absolute hint of communication would be very valuable in that situation. Good use of the hand right there. Now I see exactly what he's going for there, and it is courageous, it is bold, and sometimes that is what gets you the clips, as you may know them as. Open quote, clip that, close quotation. Nice show speed. Nice hit. The score is increasing. My legs are getting colder. Wow. Just getting that POV from right here, you get the absolute criticality of making sure the fella does not step over that line. And then the absolute Goliath himself coming down to whomp the ball into the ground. That was pretty slow on my part. Oh, release the frickin' devil. Oh. We're all getting our shoulder over the net. Explode on that ball. Paulo's performance today reminds me of what you call Prime D Rose. Just an absolute grand champion level player. No matter who they play with, they simply bring them up. And that I simply have no idea, so I'm going off what I think is the right call and trying to look confident about it. Service. Nice. Serve of all float serves. The one hand post, can we get a replay on that? Incredible. No spin on the ball. Absolute control. Perfect distance off the net. Really, can you get much better than that? That's a not much you can do about that. Absolute grand champion level performance. To play the game, one must have more than one, because there are 6 players in the court. Right. Clarence Claymore. Interesting pass there. Good use of follow through. Commonly neglected part of the game nowadays. Follow through ensures proper technique. Absolute great wall of that team. You could pull it. Now the left hand, again, not very common off the net. Tough point there. Both teams working hard. I can see the I don't know what I was going to say. Take the pass if you will. That is a pass. Follow with your top spin. Wow. It's not what you're looking for. As the Prime D Rose, you do make mistakes, but not more than one. Just skimming over the net there. Look to convert. We have a nice use of football. Nice, the communication is coming out. You can see the team thriving. Miller just wanting to absolutely put it away. Did we get any touches there? I believe not. Therefore, I'm just going to blow the whistle and point in a direction. I don't know how that went over. I swear he said it into the net and it went over. That's a tough call right there. That is both teams looking at you. And it takes guts to make that decision, you know. To pull that trigger. And to block that ball. My teacher in high school always told me not to do that 1 point remaining rule, as it creates anguish. That's exactly what I'm talking about. No, I don't know who is up or down, so I'm just going to continue playing until the scoreboard referees signal to me that I'm doing something wrong. Very nice, good use of the back corner there, and that may be game. Don't know. Is that third?
We forgot you were a referee.
Is that third set or? Yeah, we're going. Oh my goodness.
Is it best of 15?
Yeah. Yeah, Philip. Straight into the other game. Nice. They can kill. They can kill.
Last year we complained about Reynolds, but he was on the
Exemplary. Textbook. And to love and to serve. That belongs in a naval base in Devonport, not in St. Peter's College. Oh, Paolo is not having an absolute viable. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Third set, best of 15. Prime D Rose, as we said it. Isn't it? Oh, wait, no, yeah. Yeah, yep. First mistake of the game. Okay. Next time, Philip is the ball and that shit's getting called out. There we go. I don't want to give it to him, but I will. I will. Damn, bro. Fucking shit referee, huh? Oh. Oh, seriously. Should be onto it, you know? When that happens. Ah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I'm just fucking making some kind of stop indication. Who fucking knows, to be honest. Fuck, I think I have fucking schizophrenia and autism. Anyway, with the floor dry and the ball in the hand, no homo, we shall begin the set. Interesting follow through of the hands there. Like an open book. Short, and he is just there waiting. Well, I was about to squeeze my grenade, yet. A one-sided joust can result in only one winner. A two-sided joust, on the other hand, if you both look silly, nobody wins, really. One of these has someone to call out. Philip does not deserve it. After this crude language towards the referee. Floating like a parade down Main Street. 4-3. Good to know. Good to know. 4-3 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. And Philip is hitting this out. You know, that's just what happens sometimes. People get very worked up about it. You know, when you're trying to hit that steep angle, sometimes that's just what's going to happen. There's a good block in place, so you got to switch it up, find that harder angle. And I was about to call in there touch on that, Philip. Interesting distortion of the body there. Pretty textbook block. That's really all you're looking for when you're pushing over the net there. Looking for that 45-degree angle of the ball, intersecting the block and reaching the floor at an increased velocity. Outside, if I wouldn't be mistaken. Just penetrating the wall there. No one touching the net. Beautiful little dolphin spiral onto the floor. Another outside and just punishing that ball 6 inches deep into the other team's court is what I'm referring to there in that reference. Go for with the serve. Philip is not getting the set. Let's be completely real now. I know he heard that shit as well. There's a new kid in town, and he cannot tip. I'm guessing the score is approximately 8-8. Who knows? 8 plus 8 is 16. With that, it'll be over 15. That is a left-handed hit. I should have just said it was outside the aerial. I should have just said that was my opportunity, and I sold it. Like it was on Facebook Marketplace for $2.50. Very bright shoes from Philip, almost as bright as his future volleyball career. Very close on the line there, but I will give it to him because I believe it was behind the line. Next one, he's fucking out of here. I'm sick of him, frankly. Better. Nice. Get up there, Paul. Get up there. Yes, good communication. See, that is exactly what you need in a situation such as. Philip letting out a gasp of sound waves. I like this whistle. Oh, what? Calvin Klein, Alberta. Kelberta climb. Still good, still good. Take a close up on that. It was approximately an inch off. The net is not bouncing, so I would say that probably. Definitely what I was also going to say. Good use of footwork there. Nice 3F. We take a parallel freeze frame of that right there. Nice, nice. I'm going to start giving Goku 3 ball changes every set, because this is getting out of hand now. Okay. Let's not glaze them too hard now, Philip. Okay. Frickin' Thanksgiving turkey. Now, if I were Philip, I know exactly what I would be thinking. And that's probably exactly what he's thinking. I don't know, I'm not Philip. Nice. Bang, bang, bang. If I was a Hornets commentator, that would be an absolutely great play to scream about. Oh, is that where the camera is? The moon? Beautiful D set. Great pancake. That's a maple syrup crepe on a Sunday morning. Wow, great pickup. Nice outside. Good use of the right hand. Long hair, can get the swing down. I don't even know what kind of thing that was. And he does his best. I don't know how he fisted that into the back corner, but he has. Okay, Goku, you're at number 3, alright? Goku on his final thing. Going with the wind. Oh, I don't know how that was going, but